Hey guys, this is Nabanita. Welcome to my channel. So, today I'm showing you some beginners lessons, some beginner tools, and starting with the Zbrush interface. So, whenever you click to the Zbrush icon, you can see this kind of interface. So, this is the light box. You don't need to know right now about it, so I just close this one. So first of all, as you can see, if you drag your brush, so you can see this will happen. How can you deal with that? It's simple. Just press Ctrl N and this will be gone. So you can't make model with that. You have to have a sphere. So I want a sphere, so simply click on this cylinder. As you can see, a panel is open. First is the subtool. Just click on that. Then you have a cylinder, but we don't use this, so again Ctrl N. Here is a button called append. Just click on that. You can see this. There is so many tools: sphere, cube, cylinders, cone, ring. I don't need this thing right now. I want a sphere. So click on that. Now I want to delete this cylinder part. So as you can see, when I'm selecting anything, it's turned black. So when you select anything, it's turned out blacks. So right now I'm wanted to delete this one. So select this and simply click delete and OK. Again Ctrl N. Now you have the sphere. So simply drag the sphere and drag again and again. So as you can see, you can't model with that, can't do modeling with that. This is endless sphere you can create. So what you will do, simply Ctrl N and drag one sphere only. Then you can see there is a button called edit. Just click on that and now you have the 3D interface. You work in this. So this is not the end. You have to click two more things, that perspective view, click, and the A half, click. So now you have the perfect interface for your model. So now I'm showing you how you do drag in and drag out. It's little tricky. What will we do? Just click Alt and click to your interface with pen tablet and release the Alt immediately, and now you can drag your brush in and out, in and out. Again just click Alt, click to your interface, release the Alt, now drag in and drag out. You have here some tools like this for zoom in, zoom out, but don't use this. You always remember your shortkeys. So again A half. Now you have the perfect sphere for start your modeling, but I'm not showing you today any modeling. I will make another video for that. First I am showing you some brushes, but before that I want to change my material. So here you have the brush panel, you have some alphas, you have some this kind of thing. What is this? I will tell you later. This is the texture panel where you put some texture on your model, and this is the panel for your materials. Click on that. Then you can see the so many materials you have. You have gold, you have steel, you have some mirror kind of thing, you have glossy, you have black glossy. And for now I am using this matte cat gray material. This is for sculpting actually. The modelers always use this matte cat gray for sculpting, so I am choosing also this gray. Okay, so click on that, so you can have this material. So now I am showing you the brushes. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, we have select this standard brush here. So this is the standard brush. We just create some fold with that, but we don't use this brush that much for sculpting. This brush is for painting actually. I'm telling you that later. So right now I'm just Control Z. Okay, so first brush I'm showing you the clay buildup brush or move brush. So start with that. Okay, the move brush. Yeah, so if you want symmetrical, click X. So now you have this symmetry. As you can see, you can't see any symmetry. Two dots are here, so you have to adjust the ball where you find the perfect symmetry. Yeah, so you can see this ring thing. Click on this thing, you can see this ring, so you can have this symmetry here. If you here also, but you can't find there, you have to adjust this. Okay, of this thing. Yeah, so I have symmetry now. This is the brush size. You can drag this for brush size. If you want hotkey for that, it's third bracket. You just press third bracket for bigger your brush and smaller your brushes. So came to the brushes. Move brush basically you can use for creating something, give to your model some shapes, as you can see. So move brush for giving shape to your model. Whatever shape you want, you can give with move tool. After you giving shape, if you want to smooth your model, simply click shift and now you have it. As you can see, it's smoothing, right? It's very easy. Just click shift and drag and your model will be smooth. So with the move tool you can give shape to your model. Okay, so next brush I'm gonna show you clay buildup. Clay buildup is for sculpting. This is the main tool for sculpting. Whenever you sculpt your model, you have to use this clay buildup brush. And forget about these brushes. You never gonna use too much brush. You always use some of the brushes and left of these things are no use. I never use it. Okay, so come to the point. This is the clay builder brush. So basically you do sculpting with that. So as you can see, it's create some clay building, right? But it's not look good, I know, but why? Just simply click Ctrl Z, and how can you do that? Like smooth and beautiful sculpting, you have to give your model some subdivisions. So of this thing, just click to subtool and it's off. Now you have the geometry. Click on this little thing here, click divide and divide and divide. So as you can see, we have some subdivision layers, right? See, okay, so this is called divisions. Now you can see this, it's little smooth, right? If you don't want this square kind of thing, this little thing here called alpha, click on that and off this alpha, click. Now the square thing is gone. Now what just happened, just see, it's cute, right? Yeah, so Ctrl Z. So I'm gonna show you how to sculpt with that. This two button you have, Z add and Z sub. You never use this Z sub. Always click Z add. I'm telling you why. Just add some clay. Okay. Now press Alt. Simply press Alt, and now you can see it's decrease, right? Press Alt, it decrease. So this subtool exactly doing this thing. It's decreasing the sculpt. So you don't need to click on this button all the time. You just click the add your clay, press Alt for decreasing your clay. This tool for your sculpting, whatever you sculpt, you just using this brush for better and good sculpting, right? Just see this. I'm just creating some fold with this, some dynamic creations, and yeah, shift for smoothing. See this, it's creating a beautiful wavy kind of fold, right? It's look like cloth fold. Make it more smooth. Just sculpt a little bit, press Alt for decrease, and then smooth. Sculpt, decrease, and then smooth. So as you can see, you can create the folds, right? Okay, now the next tool I'm gonna show you, damp standard tool. Okay, so damp standard tool for, I'm just show you, for clean your edges. this damp standard tool for creating some sharp folds, sharp lines, some wrinkles, some dynamic kind of creation. I mean, if you create this thing, you can see this. See, it's creating a very thin lines to your sculpting for creating a very beautiful fold and clear fold. You have to use this tool with your clay buildup tool. This is the partner of this tool actually. Whenever you use for any fold or anything, you can use this damp standard tool and you can create a clear line with that. See, it looks fabulous. So we just create a very beautiful folds here, right? Okay, so now move to the next tool. Next tool I'm gonna show you inflate. Click on that. So what's it doing? Inflate tool creating a balloon kind of effect. It's basically creating your model a balloon effect. I mean, just see this. You see this cone area? If you create this, see, it's just floppy. Yeah, it's creating a balloon. So this brush basically do this thing. You can use this brush also for giving some fold, giving some sharp edges to creating a balloon effect. If you like this, I'm just showing you. If you have this problem, like it's very sharp edge, and now you want to creating some balloon kind of thing here, you want to floppy this thing, you can see this, right? It can create some, here you go, right? So this tool basically creating this thing. You can sculpt this thing, sculpt with this tool, and it's create a thicker and thicker balloon kind of effect. Control Z. And this tool also you can use this sub and Z add, like this Z add. So obviously it's adding something. Okay, adding something, press Alt, again it's decreasing. You can see this, it's decreasing. So you can see it also create a beautiful wavy kind of thing. Okay, so I'm just showing you the clay buildup tool, damp standard tool, inflate tool, move tool, and now for the time for standard brush. Standard brush we always use for painting. Whenever you want to paint your model, always use this standard brush. How? I can show you. Just click this RGB panel now. After this clicking, off this button. Yeah. Now you have this brush only for painting. If you click on this, so you can't paint, you sculpting this model, so you don't want, right? You want only for painting this tool. So off this thing, so you can't sculpting this model, right? So before I sculpt this model, I paint this model, I have to change its material, because this material not for painting. So for painting you have to use this skin shader 4. This skin shader 4 always you can use for painting purpose. Okay, just click on that and you have this thing. But if you change to any material, it will change, right? It's changing materials. So how can you stick to this only this material? You have to stick on this. You don't want to change, right? You don't want to change. You stick on this skin shader. For that, click on this material. Click. It's automatically turn off this. Click on this material. Go to this color panel. Simply click on this fill object. Now you have this material to this object. It's fill up the fill up this material into this sphere. I'm showing you. Now I'm changing the materials, but it's not changing, right? So it's mean your material was fill up with this skin shader. Now for the painting time, again click in this RGB. I'm just picking sky color. Sky color. Again color, fill object. Now you have this sky ball. Sorry. So now you have this sky color of ball. So right now I want to giving shape to this folds. So pick some light darker color and then simply it's very dark. This is very dark. As you can see, standard brush you always use for painting, because I will show you why. There is a thing that why you have to use this standard brush for painting only, because as you can see, the standard brush create a beautiful shading kind of effect, right? It's beautiful shade. If you choose any of this brush, suppose this damp standard, you also can paint with this. Just click RGB and off this thing. See, you also can paint with this, but you can't give any shade. You can't give that. You see this pointy kind of thing is happening. We never use this damp standard brush for painting. Nope. We always use, this is not good. We always use that's why standard brush. See, a perfectly shaded. It's no pointy kind of thing, perfectly shade. So basically you have to use standard brush for painting. So back to some interface. This thing is your history panel. As you can see, it's changing. So this is your history panel. Whenever you open Zbrush, it's count your movement, every single movement this history panel is counting. See, again sphere, right? If you close this Zbrush, then it's gone. So this thing is RGB. For RGB, you always put this to 100%. This is for intensity, for your pressure. Like if you want to give choosing this clay buildup, yeah, see, if I put this to 100%, so you try how hard you try to give some lighter thing, but you can't. See, I'm pressing my pen tablet very lightly, but it's not good. Nope. Control Z. So you always put this thing to 20 to 25. I prefer 20. So now you have your control. But now you have control with your pen tablet. You can have your pressure back. Now you press harder for hard surface, hard clay building. If you press very little, so it's look like this. So these are things, this is for your poly count, that how much polygons you have in this round thing. Sorry, I'm just forgetting something. You can see this poly count. Okay, if I lower this thing, you can see this 520 is turning to only 8000. So this is the poly count. Actually, it's counting your polygons. So I hope I cover so many things. For the first lesson it's will enough. I think you can practice these tools to your home. I can show you this one also. This is the move tool. First you have to off this symmetry. If you don't off, so it's weird. You off this symmetry and you can drag wherever you want. You can round this thing there. You can find out that how you can use this thing. Okay, so there is another tool is if you off this is also for move tool, scaling and rotating, but you have to click shift and drag, so you can have this move tool. Okay, for rotating you have to click rotate, then click shift and drag, and then you can rotate. Click there. Okay, click there and then you can rotate. But if you turn on this thing, you have the all package. This thing is rotate like this, move is all in one. You actually this thing is only in Zbrush 2019 or 2018. I didn't remember properly. So this version is the Zbrush 19 I'm using. So in this version you have this tool, but in other versions you have only this tool. So you have to do like this. This is for rotating, scaling, move. For move you have to click in middle. Okay, back to draw. Click on this. How can you close this thing? Just click draw. Yeah, so I hope you like this video. I cover all this thing whatever I can in this first tutorial. I also upload another tutorial for next tools or something else tools. There are so many tools, but I'm not using these tools, but I will make some videos for useful tools like this one, like this one, like this pinch tool. I use this tool, so I will make another video on it. So before you leave, I can show some example that how I use these tools or how you can use these tools. So here is some demos for this tool. Okay, this is for today. Bye.